have you subscribed to my channel? If you have not subscribed to my channel, I'm blowing you powder. Subscribe now. Tuesday tea with Edna. Hot takes, wisdom nuggets, yummy gist, and more. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and click on the notification bell so you get to know when I put up a new video. I can't wait to gist with you. See you. Let me drink my tea and mind my business till I come your way again. Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tuesday Tea with Edna. And today our gist is somehow. Today's gist, I'll be talking to divorced women. So if you're a woman watching this video and you are divorced, please like, share, comment. I want to hear from you. I have a friend who normally gives me gist, and he has given me gist for next week. I'll be posting that gist when I do Tuesday Talk with Edna next week. But for this particular one, the gist is somehow, I don't know. But let's go right into it. But before I start that, can you guys see my skin? You see how it's glowing? Like I said, walk with your two legs and go to any store. Read the label properly. Like, spend time in reading the label. And when you're done reading the label, see if it is something that is compatible with your skin. If it is, buy it, use it. Yes, I know that a lot of trial and errors goes on, and that's why people just follow whatever they see on the internet. You are your best bet. Walk with your two legs to any store, read the label of the skincare products that you try it for a few days. If it's compatible with you, voila. That's how you do those things. So yes, like I was saying, today's gist is regarding divorced women. Last week was Basketmouth's birthday. I don't know how many people saw the posts by Miss Vick. I don't know how this thing is giving Yali Okon feeling, but please, I'm not Yali Okon. Forgive me. Okay, so there is this post by Miss Vick, who supposedly they are friends, and from clap now dance they start. So while friendship is going on, I don't know what else is going on, and I'll not be held accountable for that. I don't know what else is going on, but they are friends as far as I'm concerned. So we know that Basketmouth has been divorced for quite a while. Him and his ex-wife projected a happy marriage on social media for quite a number of times, so we actually do not know what went on. And I'm seriously not interested in knowing what went on. I mean, it's their family affair, right? It doesn't concern any of us. But he's been divorced for quite some time now, and there seems to be this particular lady called Miss Vick, Victoria, who he talks about on his social media page, and she also talks about him. She comes off as someone who is very successful, into the media space as well, and doing amazing things. And both of them are into media. They meet themselves, friendship and bonds are formed and all of that. But that's not the reason that's just background to how both of them came into each other. And there has been frequent posts between the both of them. Oh, you are so amazing, this is that. I mean, different kind of encouraging and inspiring posts that you send to somebody that you like, somebody that is your friend, that you want to push into better and greater heights. Such post has been going on between both of them. So last week was his birthday, and she made a post, and allow me to read it to you. Allow me to read it to you. I know I'm glowing and I love it too, right? All right, allow me to read it to you. Everyone talks about how you're creative genius. Everyone talks about your creative genius, sorry. But I wish they knew your heart. You've been a bright light in a dark world. Illuminating the way for everyone around you. Even when you can't find your own way. Even when you need the light yourself. I celebrate you today and every day, Bobby. For the many trails you've blazed. Take your flowers. Happy birthday, my partner. My best friend. My ace. Behind you, beside you, always. Okay, I don't know why I'm honestly dancing, but I loved every word inside that write-up. For me, it was so intimate, so lovely, so there is this deep connection in those words. As a writer myself, I resonate a lot with most of those words, and I find it inspiring, I find it intimate, I find it encouraging, I find it I'm blown by what was written. So kudos to Miss Vick. Now, here is the main gist. Why is it that when men divorce and meet another woman or another lady, different things are being said about them? Why? Why does that happen? I have sampled, I have researched, I have tried to understand the pattern, and I came to this conclusion. Well, sister, she lesson learned. I must be very honest with you. You are lesson learned for that man. When that first marriage fails, or when a divorce happens, you see the second marriage, I believe, right? I believe that the men try to do better. They learn from the previous experience of the first marriage, and they come into the second relationship or situationship or marriage with the intention of making it better, with the intention of doing better. So I begin to wonder. Sister A said, oh, this man is a bad man, this man is a this man, this one. And she might not be lying. Honestly speaking, she might be telling the actual truth. I mean, for every person who I have known, both friends and acquaintances who have known and met, the reason for leaving their marriage is very valid. Very valid. In fact, anyone who hears it will tell them to pick Chris and run. But then again, those men still get involved or entangled with another woman. And what happens? That woman does not see what Sister A sees. That woman sees an amazing man. That woman sees a blessed man. That woman sees a man that takes it. You see, all your complaints, Sister A, all your complaints, they have used it to, they have strategized, they have worked on it. What is she monitoring and closing? They have worked on it, and they have decided that every step of the way they are doing better in that second relationship. Auntie, while it is sad that that happens, we actually cannot say that men should not seek happiness after a failed divorce. Whether it's their fault that the marriage failed or it's not their fault that the marriage failed. Companionship is something that has been registered scripturally from heaven. So Every person will seek a companion, whether you're a man, whether you're a woman coming from a failed home, you will seek companionship. And so if a divorced man begins to seek companionship from another woman, can you really blame them? You can't. They are men, they are hunters. They will look for what pleases them, what gives them happiness. But you see, all your complaints from marriage, from the first marriage, Sister A, all your complaints, all your... Sorry, I'm using Sister A there. Sister A, I'm mixing Sister A and Sister B, right? You know, I can do C and D too, right? So all your complaints, Sister A, all your, you know, arguments, all your fights, everything that made you guys quarrel, Brother G will not want that to happen to Sister B. He won't want her to complain. He will try to correct all his errors while going into relationship with Sister B. So, Sister A, if Brother G is leaving the marriage and going into relationship with Sister B, what stops you from seeking happiness too? What stops you from using your first marriage as lessons learned and seek happiness with Brother Y? Every good thing that was said about that man can be shocking. I mean, I was telling a friend of mine, Ceci, when your ex-husband sees another woman and you see how the way, or you are one way or the other, you are opportune to see how that woman treats the man, do not be shocked though, because they have used you to do lesson. When he's going into the next relationship, he will behave better. And so that Sister B will not see anything of any sort about your complaint. Don't let it shock you. Therefore, seek your own happiness. Use him as a lesson learned too. And every complaint he has of you, do not, learn, correct, make amends. When Brother Y comes, Brother Y speaks amazingly of you, and he too is shocked. Let everybody be shocked. Let us be shocking each other. He shock my everybody. Because I honestly do not think it is fair that men who come out of failed marriages meet amazing women who value, respect them, honor them, and women who come out of failed marriages are not able to enjoy the same as well. Why? It's unfair. In my opinion, it's actually unfair. Most especially when it is quite clear that probably the husband was the reason. Take for instance in the case of domestic violence. He beats her, she runs away, he meets another person and marries her, and probably does not beat the new person that he meets. And the new person does not even have an idea of the kind of man he was in his first marriage, but she honors him, respects him, does everything that she's supposed to do. And you are beginning to wonder, what's happening? That's for you to know that, everybody at one point or the other ends up marrying who they are not supposed to marry. Not all of us will marry our soulmate, right? But honestly, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this? Have you ever thought of it? Have you ever sampled it? Has it ever gone through your mind that why is it that these men are being respected and honored and valued, and everywhere is like, oh, he's so amazing, he's so this, he's so that, and the woman isn't having the same experience? I think you should. Have you killed any movie? Anyway, let me drink my tea and mind my business till I come your way again.